2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. So I've stimulated this part. Now it's going to counteract the shortened left Achilles tendon. Now I'm going to treat the area itself, which is the left Achilles tendon. I can just treat it in supine just by doing some Swedish on the calf. Because if it is stretched out, or if it's shortened, sorry, then that means there's probably going to be some hypertonicity, right? So I'm going to do some Swedish just to counteract that. How's this on the pain scale? 2. Okay, since this is shortened, I can also do a little bit of stretching, right? So I can do some PNF for his Achilles tendon. So can you just push down against me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going. 6, 7. Relax. Stretching it up. Contract again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. Relax. Good. And last time here. Push against me. 1. And then relax. Good. And of course, need to work distal. So I'm gonna do a little bit of just compression on his ankle. And then just going back to flushing it out. And that's it. That's all you need to do. So it wasn't anything like super complicated, right? I just knew what symptoms he was presenting with, and I just used techniques to meet those goals of improving those complaints or symptoms. Okay? And that's how it kind of looks like just for the OP. You kind of get a scenario like that, and you have to treat what's appropriate. So what was appropriate was hip flexors, dorsiflexors, and the Achilles tendon. Contracture here was already functional, so I don't need to touch that. All right. Any questions?
Yes, question.
Questions?
So that was the purpose to treat affected side for the OP.
For the OP, yeah.
But for the real life, we expect it was unaffected.
Of course, yeah. Yeah. Question?
For the OP, oh my god, wait, hold on, just for a question. For the OP, will it say the person has cerebral palsy or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always diagnosed. They'll say your person has cerebral palsy, whatever their complaint, their symptoms, or how they're presenting, and you just have to treat that. Before that though, once you get your case paper kind of looking like that, you'll have to fill out a worksheet. You have to come up with 3 treatment goals, 3 considerations or CIs that you would do with your patient, 2 treatment techniques that will help your patient to meet their goals, and then 1 is you have to fill out what kind of special tests you would do.
Do you have to perform the special test, or
No, you just fill out the sheet. Yes.
So there's functional and structural, right? Or is it just functional?
It's just functional, yeah. And then the other one's just contracture.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we get the condition before? Like
You do not get the condition before, but it's just the conditions we're learning.
last term we get that before. Before 1 week before.
I'll give you a list of them, as if that's what you want.
Yeah,
that's better than
no.
But I'm not going to give you the actual.
Okay.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, that's
What the neuro
systemic.
last time you didn't have a case? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
systemic,
Bro,
just
we didn't
You gotta move on.
And also, when you do the inhibit for the
Yeah.
hip flexors, you only do like this part, but most of
Yeah.
the hip flexor is from like
Yeah.
T12 to.
Yeah,
and
so you could do a little bit more, but I don't want to, again, you want to avoid deep techniques. So maybe you can do inhibiting over it, but I'm not like going in there to do anything.
I'm just wondering if we're okay, just do this part.
But I went over the draping as well. I draped up to here, but I still inhibited up from his ASIS. Yeah. So you just still need to cover that part.
Do you think that's a shirt?
Sorry?
Did the shirt have to come off?
I guess not.
I was gonna ask that too.
Because I just thought about it after I take off the clothes, and then I kind of looked at it, and I decided I'm not going to work on the functional contracture. So, yeah.
So for the consideration, we just need to reserve it down, or we have to say it and
For which
show
one,
it,
sorry?
like the consideration.
Oh, consideration. Yeah. You have to just fill it out. But while you're doing the OP as well, you still have to like
Consider.
drape or like ask them for consideration too. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Well, for what I was treating, I didn't have to change my position because all I needed to treat was hip flexors